Life is precious and every single day matters more than we realize. Yet, without noticing, many older adults give away years of their life. Imagine losing 10 years with your family, 10 years of laughter, 10 years of simple joys, just because of what happens in the first hours of the day. The truth is, the morning can either add life or quietly take it away. And the difference comes down to what you choose to do. The good news is it's never too late to change. Many of the things that quietly steal years from your life are simple habits you may not even notice. But once you see them, you can take back control of your mornings and your health. That's why I want to share with you the 7 most common mistakes older adults make at the start of the day. As you listen, think about your own routine. And if this message feels important, please like, share, and subscribe, so together we can help more seniors enjoy longer, healthier, and happier lives. Mistake number 1, drinking coffee on an empty stomach. For many older adults, coffee feels like the magic that wakes up the day. The smell is comforting, the warmth is familiar, and the taste is almost like an old friend. There is nothing wrong with enjoying a cup of coffee. In fact, studies even show that moderate coffee drinking can have health benefits. But the problem comes when that very first sip happens before you have eaten anything at all. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach may seem harmless, but over time, it can create real problems for your body, especially as you get older. When you wake up in the morning, your stomach is empty, your blood sugar is low, and your body is trying to rehydrate after a long night. If the very first thing you give your system is coffee, you are adding acid to an already sensitive stomach. Coffee naturally increases acid production, and when there is no food to balance it, the lining of the stomach can become irritated. Many seniors who complain about morning heartburn, indigestion, or stomach aches don't realize that their early cup of coffee is often to blame. Beyond the stomach, there is another issue: blood sugar. In the morning, your body needs a steady, gentle rise in energy. A balanced breakfast helps provide that. Coffee without food can cause spikes in cortisol, the stress hormone. This can leave you feeling jittery, anxious, or even weak. Over the years, constantly stressing your system this way can increase the risk of diabetes, heart issues, or chronic fatigue. And let's not forget about bones. As we age, protecting bone health becomes more important. Coffee itself is not dangerous, but when consumed without food, it can interfere with calcium absorption. If this happens day after day, the body may slowly lose bone density. For seniors already facing risks of osteoporosis or fragile bones, this is a mistake that can cost years of independence and mobility. Now, I want to be clear, this is not about giving up coffee. Coffee can still be a joyful part of your morning routine. The real change is simple: never let it be the first thing you consume. Even something small like a piece of fruit, a slice of whole grain toast, or a few bites of oatmeal can create a protective base for your stomach and help your body handle caffeine more smoothly. Drinking a glass of warm water before coffee is another gentle way to prepare your system and rehydrate your body after sleep. Think about it this way: if you had a delicate machine that had been resting all night, would you start it by pouring in something strong and acidic, or would you warm it up carefully? Your body deserves that same kindness. By treating your stomach with care, you are giving yourself energy that lasts longer and health that supports you for many more mornings to come. So, if you are someone who has been drinking coffee first thing for years, know that it is never too late to change. Try a small breakfast first, or even just a handful of nuts or a banana. You will likely notice less heartburn, steadier energy, and a calmer start to your day. Over time, these little changes can protect your stomach, your bones, and even your heart. And remember, protecting your health is not about giving things up, it's about enjoying them in a way that helps you live longer and feel stronger. Mistake number 2, getting out of bed too quickly. Mornings should begin with calm, not with shock. Yet many older adults have the habit of waking up, swinging their legs off the bed, and standing up in one fast motion. It might feel efficient, but for the aging body, this sudden movement can be dangerous. Getting out of bed too quickly can trigger dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, and even falls. What feels like a small action can carry very big risks. When you lie down for hours during sleep, blood flow slows and settles. The heart rate is lower, and circulation adjusts to your resting state. The moment you jump up, your body must quickly pump blood upward against gravity. For younger people, the system may adapt fast. But as we age, blood vessels and the heart don't react as quickly. This can lead to a condition called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up. What does that feel like? Many describe it as lightheadedness, a spinning sensation, or a sudden wave of weakness. Some people even experience blackouts for a few seconds. For seniors, this moment can be critical. A dizzy spell near the bed or bathroom can lead to a fall. And a fall at an older age is not just a bruise, it can mean broken bones, hospital stays, or long recovery times. In some cases, it can even shorten life expectancy. Imagine this: a grandfather wakes up eager to start his morning walk. He jumps up too fast, feels dizzy, and stumbles. A simple fall on the bedroom floor may result in a fractured hip. That one quick movement could take away months of mobility and independence. This is why such a small mistake should never be ignored. The good news is that the solution is both simple and gentle. Instead of rushing, allow your body to wake up in stages. When you first open your eyes, take a deep breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly move your arms and legs. Sit up on the edge of the bed and pause for 30 to 60 seconds. This gives your blood pressure time to adjust and your body a chance to find balance. While sitting, you can also take a sip of water you keep by your bedside. Hydrating first thing helps circulation and prepares your body to stand. When you finally rise, do it slowly with steady support if needed. This simple routine may only take a minute, but it can prevent years of suffering caused by a single fall. Some seniors believe speed shows strength, but in reality, wisdom shows patience. Moving slowly in the morning is not weakness, it is self-care. Your body has worked hard through the night to repair itself. It deserves respect as it transitions into the new day. By giving yourself those extra moments, you are protecting your heart, your brain, and your independence. Think of your morning like starting a car on a cold day. You don't slam the engine to full power the instant you turn the key. You let it warm up gently so everything runs smoothly. Your body works the same way. Warm it up with slow, mindful movements, and it will carry you with more energy and stability throughout the day. So, the next time you wake up, remember, life is not a race to the bathroom or the kitchen. Take your time. Breathe. Move gently. Let your blood pressure catch up. That one extra minute in bed could protect you from years of pain. In the long run, patience in the morning is a gift of safety, health, and many more mornings to enjoy with the people you love. Mistake number 3. Not drinking water after waking up. Morning is the moment when your body needs kindness the most. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you have not had a sip of water all night. Your body has been busy repairing tissues, cleaning toxins, and regulating temperature. By the time you wake up, you are naturally dehydrated. Yet many seniors make the mistake of skipping that first glass of water. It may not seem serious, but over the years this habit can steal both energy and health. Think about what happens during sleep. You breathe out moisture with every breath. Your body loses fluids through sweat even if you do not feel it. Blood becomes slightly thicker and circulation slows. The moment you open your eyes, your body is asking for water. If you ignore that signal, your heart has to work harder to pump blood. For older adults with weaker circulation, this increases the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, or even heart attack. Dehydration in the morning also affects the brain. Water is the fuel for mental clarity. Without it, many people experience morning headaches, poor concentration, or fatigue that coffee cannot fix. Some seniors wonder why they feel so tired despite sleeping well. Often the answer is simple: their body is thirsty. The digestive system also suffers. Water helps wake up the intestines, preparing them to process food. Skipping water makes constipation more likely, a common problem for older adults. Over time, this creates discomfort, bloating, and unnecessary stress on the body. Now consider the kidneys. These small but vital organs filter waste from the blood. After hours of sleep, they are ready to flush out toxins. If you do not drink water, your kidneys cannot work efficiently. The waste stays longer in the body, increasing the risk of stones and long-term kidney problems. The solution, thankfully, is so simple. Start your day with 1 glass of water, preferably warm or room temperature. Cold water can shock the system, while warm water soothes the stomach and stimulates gentle circulation. Add a slice of lemon if you like. The vitamin C gives an extra boost to the immune system. Some seniors say, "But I am not thirsty when I wake up." That is true because with age the sense of thirst becomes weaker. The body still needs water even if the signal is silent. Drinking a glass of water before you feel thirsty is a small act of wisdom that pays off in long-term health. You do not need to drink a lot at once. Just one glass can start the process. Later in the morning you can drink more as needed. If you take medications, water helps them absorb better and protects the stomach lining. If you plan to have coffee or tea, water first is like giving your body a shield. Imagine two different mornings. In one you skip water and go straight to coffee. Your body struggles with dehydration, your head feels heavy, and your digestion is slow. In the other you drink water first. Your circulation flows easier, your mind feels clearer, and your body feels lighter. Which day do you want for yourself? By choosing water first, you are choosing life. It is a simple ritual that costs nothing and takes only seconds. But in return it can protect your heart, your brain, your kidneys, and your energy for years to come. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for anything else, reach for water. That one glass can be the quiet medicine that adds more mornings, more laughter, and more time with the people you love. Mistake number 4. Not doing gentle morning movement. When the sun rises, your body is ready to wake, but many seniors skip one of the most important steps: gentle movement. After hours of rest, muscles are stiff, joints are tight, and circulation is slow. Staying still in the morning may feel comfortable, but it quietly takes away strength, flexibility, and energy. Over time, the habit of not moving right after waking up can add years of discomfort and even shorten independence. Think about what happens during sleep. The body is mostly motionless for 6 to 8 hours. Fluids settle, blood flow decreases, and muscles lose warmth. That is why so many older adults feel stiff when they first rise. Without gentle stretching, that stiffness builds into chronic pain in the back, shoulders, or knees. Skipping movement also slows circulation, leaving the brain foggy and the heart working harder. Gentle morning movement is not about hard exercise. It is not about lifting heavy weights or running long distances. It is about simple motions that wake up the body. Stretching arms overhead, rolling shoulders, or turning the neck side to side can loosen tight muscles. Standing up and marching in place for a minute gets blood flowing to the legs. Even deep breathing with slow arm movements gives oxygen to the brain. These tiny actions create big changes in how the rest of the day feels. Without movement, the risks grow quietly. Muscles weaken faster, balance becomes less steady, and flexibility fades. This increases the chance of falls, one of the biggest threats to senior health. A simple fall can cause a broken bone, months of recovery, or even permanent loss of mobility. By not moving in the morning, you give away the chance to build daily protection against these dangers. Imagine 2 mornings. In the first, a grandmother wakes, goes straight to the chair, and stays still with her coffee. Her back feels tight, her knees ache, and her mind stays sleepy. In the second, she spends 5 minutes stretching her arms, bending gently, and walking slowly around the house. Her joints loosen, her blood flows, and her mind feels awake. The rest of the day she moves with more ease and less pain. Which life would you choose? Science supports this simple truth. Gentle activity in the morning improves circulation, reduces blood pressure, and boosts mood. It also helps regulate blood sugar, which is vital for older adults facing diabetes. Just a few minutes of stretching or light walking can release endorphins, the happy hormones that reduce stress and sadness. Instead of starting the day with stiffness and fatigue, you start with lightness and clarity. The beauty is, it does not take much time. 3 to 5 minutes is enough. You can stretch in bed before standing, rotate your ankles, or flex your hands. Once you rise, add simple movements like side bends or gentle twists. If walking outside feels good, take a short stroll in the fresh air. If not, just moving around the house works too. The key is consistency. You do not need to be an athlete to gain the benefits. Gentle movement is about showing your body respect and giving it a chance to serve you well. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a door. Without oil, the door becomes stiff, squeaky, and hard to open. With oil, it swings smoothly for years. Your joints and muscles are the same. So, if you have been starting your mornings without moving, today is the day to change. Give yourself 5 minutes of gentle activity before diving into the tasks of the day. You will feel more awake, more stable, and more alive. And in the long run, this tiny act of care can give you more freedom, more health, and more years to enjoy with the people who matter most. Mistake number 5, eating too much sugar and refined carbs at breakfast. Breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. Yet many older adults start their morning with meals heavy in sugar and refined carbs. Sweet pastries, white bread, sugary cereals, or even a large bowl of noodles may seem satisfying at first, but they can quietly harm your body over time. Too much sugar in the morning is like building your day on shaky ground. It may hold for a while, but eventually it collapses. When you eat sugar or refined carbs, your blood sugar rises quickly. Your body responds by releasing insulin, which lowers the sugar level just as fast. This creates a roller coaster effect. First you feel a burst of energy, then soon after you crash with fatigue, hunger, or irritability. For seniors, this cycle is not just uncomfortable, it is dangerous. Over years, constant spikes and crashes can damage the heart, increase the risk of diabetes, and speed up aging. Refined carbs, such as white bread, pastries, or instant noodles, act almost like sugar in the body. They break down quickly, flooding the bloodstream with glucose. Without enough protein or fiber to balance them, these foods leave you unsatisfied. This often leads to overeating, weight gain, and poor digestion. Many seniors who complain of morning tiredness are not truly lacking sleep. They are simply fueling their bodies with the wrong kind of breakfast. Sugar-heavy breakfasts also affect the brain. When blood sugar drops suddenly, concentration fades, memory suffers, and mood declines. Some older adults mistake these symptoms for getting old, when in reality their diet is partly to blame. A calm, stable mind starts with a balanced breakfast, not with a sugar rush. Let's not forget about long-term health. Too much sugar weakens the immune system, makes bones fragile, and increases inflammation in the body. Inflammation is linked to arthritis, heart disease, and even dementia. By filling your morning plate with refined carbs, you may be feeding illness instead of feeding life. The good news is that change is simple and enjoyable. Instead of skipping breakfast or relying on sugary foods, aim for balance. Whole grains like oats or brown bread release energy slowly. Eggs, nuts, and yogurt provide protein that keeps you full longer. Fresh fruits add natural sweetness plus vitamins without the harmful crash of refined sugar. Even a small change, like replacing white bread with whole grain or swapping a sweet pastry for a piece of fruit, can make a big difference. If you love traditional breakfasts like noodles or rice, you don't need to give them up. Just pair them with vegetables, lean protein, or healthy fats. This combination slows down sugar absorption and protects your body. Remember, it's not about avoiding food you enjoy, it's about eating them in a way that helps your body thrive. Imagine two seniors at the start of the day. One eats a sweet bun with coffee. Within an hour, she feels tired, shaky, and hungry again. The other eats oatmeal with nuts and berries. Hours later, he still feels steady, focused, and full of energy. Both had breakfast, but only one gave the body what it truly needed. Food is not just fuel, it is medicine. Every bite you take in the morning can either heal or harm. By reducing sugar and refined carbs, you protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and add strength to your years. So tomorrow, when you think about breakfast, ask yourself, do I want a quick burst of sweetness that leaves me weak, or steady energy that keeps me strong and clear? The choice is simple, and it can give you brighter mornings, sharper days, and a healthier future. Mistake number 6, not getting morning sunlight. Morning sunlight is a gift, but many older adults miss it. Curtains stay closed, windows remain shut, and the day begins under artificial light. It might seem unimportant, yet avoiding sunlight in the early hours quietly weakens the body over time. The morning sun does much more than brighten the room, it nourishes your health in ways food and medicine cannot. The first gift of sunlight is vitamin D. When skin meets sunlight, the body naturally produces this essential vitamin. Vitamin D keeps bones strong, supports the immune system, and protects against disease. Without it, bones become fragile, muscles weaken, and the risk of falls increases. Many seniors take supplements, yet they forget that the simplest and most natural source is right outside the window. Sunlight also plays a powerful role in mood. Exposure in the early morning tells the brain to release serotonin, the feel-good hormone. This improves energy, focus, and emotional balance. Seniors who spend mornings in dim light often struggle with sadness, loneliness, or fatigue. A short walk under the morning sun can be as uplifting as a gentle hug. It signals the brain that the day has truly begun. Another benefit is regulation of the body's natural clock. Light in the morning helps reset circadian rhythms, making it easier to fall asleep at night and wake refreshed. Without morning light, the body's rhythm drifts, leading to insomnia or restless sleep. Over time, poor sleep harms memory, raises blood pressure, and shortens lifespan. Something as simple as stepping outside at sunrise can restore balance. Think about the heart as well. Sunlight improves circulation and lowers blood pressure by helping the body release nitric oxide. This widens blood vessels, reduces strain on the heart, and improves overall cardiovascular health. For seniors facing heart disease or high blood pressure, the morning sun can be a quiet ally. The good news is that you don't need hours of exposure. 10 to 15 minutes of gentle morning sun is enough for most people. A short walk, sitting on the porch, or even standing by an open window can make a difference. The key is consistency. Day after day, these small moments add up to stronger bones, a calmer mind, and deeper sleep. If you are worried about skin damage, remember that morning sunlight is softer and safer than the harsh rays of midday. Protect your skin if needed, but don't let fear of the sun keep you indoors completely. Balance is the answer. A little sun every day is medicine. Too much at the wrong time can be harmful. Imagine two seniors. One spends every morning inside, relying only on lamps and screens. He feels tired, his bones ache, and sleep never feels restful. The other opens the curtains, breathes fresh air, and lets the sun touch his face for a few minutes. His mood lifts, his body feels alive, and his nights are calmer. The difference is not luck. It is the choice to welcome light. So, if you have been skipping the sun, start tomorrow with a new habit. Step outside, stretch, breathe, and let the morning rays touch your skin. The sun is not just light, it is life. Embracing it daily can give you steadier energy, stronger health, and mornings filled with a natural warmth that no pill can replace. Mistake number 7, skipping breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for good reason. Yet many older adults skip it, thinking a cup of coffee is enough. Some believe eating less in the morning will help control weight. Others simply don't feel hungry after waking up. At first, skipping breakfast may seem harmless, but over time, this small habit quietly takes away health and energy. When you wake up, your body has been fasting all night. Muscles, brain, and organs are waiting for fuel to start working properly. Without breakfast, the body continues running on empty. Blood sugar stays low and energy drops. Seniors may feel weak, shaky, or lightheaded. Some even notice headaches or mood swings. These are signals from the body asking for nourishment. The brain also suffers when breakfast is skipped. Morning nutrition gives the mind the glucose it needs to think clearly. Without it, concentration fades, memory slows, and reaction time decreases. For older adults, this can mean more forgetfulness, trouble focusing, and even greater risk of accidents during the day. A simple balanced breakfast helps the mind stay alert and sharp. Skipping breakfast also affects metabolism. The body, sensing a lack of fuel, begins to hold on to calories instead of burning them. This slows down weight control rather than helping it. Seniors who avoid breakfast often feel hungrier later, leading to overeating at lunch or dinner. Heavy evening meals put extra stress on digestion, blood sugar, and sleep quality. Over time, this pattern can lead to diabetes, obesity, and heart strain. Bone and muscle health also depend on a morning meal. After hours without food, protein intake in the morning helps prevent muscle loss. Calcium from dairy or other foods strengthens bones. Seniors who skip breakfast miss this chance to give their bodies the building blocks needed to stay strong and independent. Another overlooked benefit of breakfast is emotional balance. A steady meal in the morning keeps hormones stable, which supports a calm and positive mood. Without it, irritability and fatigue creep in. Many older adults who skip breakfast notice they feel more anxious or easily upset. A peaceful start with a nourishing meal sets the tone for the entire day. The good news is that breakfast doesn't need to be heavy or complicated. It should be balanced with protein, healthy fats, and some complex carbohydrates. A bowl of oatmeal with fruit and nuts, a slice of whole grain toast with eggs, or yogurt with berries are all simple, powerful choices. Even a light but balanced meal is far better than nothing at all. If you worry about not feeling hungry, try starting with something small, like a banana or a glass of milk. Over time, your body will adjust and begin to expect food in the morning. Think of breakfast not as a burden but as an investment in your health, one that pays off throughout the entire day. Imagine two seniors. One skips breakfast, relying on coffee to push through the morning. He feels tired, his mood is low, and he craves sugar by afternoon. The other takes a few minutes to eat a simple meal. Her energy is steady, her mood is brighter, and her body feels nourished. The difference comes from a small choice made each morning. So, don't let skipping breakfast steal your strength. Feed your body when it needs it most, at the start of the day. A healthy morning meal is not just food, it is fuel for life. We've now walked through 7 of the most common morning mistakes older adults make without even realizing it. Each one may seem small at first glance, but over the years they can quietly take away health, joy, and even years of life. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned together. The first mistake is drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee itself is not the enemy. In fact, it can be a comfort. But when it comes before food, it harms digestion, increases acidity, and makes energy unstable. Choosing to eat something first helps coffee work for you instead of against you. The second mistake is waking up too suddenly. Jumping out of bed may feel strong, but it puts stress on the heart and blood pressure. A gentle rise gives the body time to adjust. It is a simple way to show kindness to yourself every morning. The third mistake is not drinking water after waking. During the night, your body loses fluid, and the first glass of water restores balance. Skipping this step leaves you tired and foggy, while a sip of water helps your organs wake up and start fresh. The fourth mistake is avoiding light movement. Muscles stiffen overnight. Gentle stretches or a short walk keep the body flexible and the joints healthy. Movement is medicine, and the morning is the perfect time to take it. The fifth mistake is eating too much sugar and refined carbs for breakfast. A sweet start may feel pleasant, but it leaves you tired and craving more later. Choosing protein and whole foods creates steady energy that carries you through the day. The sixth mistake is missing the morning sunlight. Light is nature's signal that your day has begun. It balances hormones, supports bones, and lifts the spirit. Without it, the body stays sluggish. With it, your rhythm feels natural and alive. And the seventh mistake is skipping breakfast entirely. After a night of fasting, the body and brain need fuel. Skipping this meal slows metabolism, weakens focus, and creates stress later in the day. Even a light, balanced meal makes a powerful difference. When you look at these 7 mistakes together, a pattern becomes clear. None of them are dramatic or unusual. They are small choices: coffee before food, rushing out of bed, forgetting water, avoiding movement, reaching for sugar, staying indoors, or skipping breakfast. Yet these little habits build up. They either work against your health or work for it. The choice is always in your hands. The inspiring truth is that it's never too late to change. Whether you are 60, 70, or beyond, your mornings still hold the power to shape your future. By avoiding these mistakes, you're not only adding more years to your life, you are adding more life to your years. You're giving yourself more energy to enjoy, more clarity to think, more balance to move, and more joy in each new day. So tomorrow morning, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, will I let these mistakes drain me, or will I take small steps toward a healthier start? Your body will thank you. Your mind will reward you. And your loved ones will treasure the extra time and energy you bring into their lives. If this message spoke to you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. Together, we can spread these simple but life-changing lessons to more seniors around the world. Every share can inspire someone to live longer, healthier, and happier. Your mornings are a gift. Treat them with care, and they will return that gift in years, vitality, and peace of mind.